In this video, I'm going to be sharing 6 ways to generate income from home that you can start today. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I'm Amy from Rebel Nutrition, and I help nutritionists and health coaches create profitable online businesses. But don't worry, even if you're not a nutritionist or a health coach, these tips I'm going to be sharing today are totally going to apply to you. They're really going to apply to anybody who wants to make an income from home or wherever they are in the world. So at the time this is being filmed, I am still in quarantine. It's during the coronavirus. So I know that a lot of people are out of a job right now and looking for new ways that they can start to generate income from home. I'm honestly so grateful that I implemented actually all of these strategies that I'm going to be sharing today a couple years ago, because if I hadn't, a couple years ago before I started Rebel Nutrition, both myself and my husband he was working in retail, I was working a serving job, so we would definitely both be out of a job right now. So that's why I'm really so excited to share these strategies with you guys today, and there are things that you can take action on right away, but just be sure to stay until the end because the last tip I'm going to share is actually responsible for over 95% of my Rebel Nutrition income. So it's definitely above and beyond the highest earner of everything else that I'm talking about in today's video. So stay to the end for that one. Also, each of these 6 strategies for making money from home are all things that you can do online, and most of them actually you can start creating passive income with. And like I said before, I do all of these things in a combination together. I think that's the best way to do them, and then you can obviously pick and choose what works for you. But let's get into it. So my number one way that you can start making money from home today is through affiliate links. Now, obviously, affiliate links, the amount of money that you make through them is really going to depend on your audience size. So if you have an online audience that's larger already, then you're gonna start to be able to make more money quicker with that. But even if not, it's still a good way to start making some extra money from things that you already use and love and people are probably asking you about already. So there are a couple different types of affiliate links. So something like Amazon Associates, if people are constantly asking you, where did you get those straws? Like, for example, people always are obsessed with these glass straws that I use. I will link them below, by the way, to my Amazon affiliate account. But just little things like that, everyday things, especially if you are Instagram storying and people are always asking you about a product or something like that. That's a good way to share the resource with them and also make a little bit of money from it. Also, if you're somebody who's into like fashion, for example, you can get a like to know it account, which is basically like sharing the looks that you're using. If you're doing like outfit of the day and getting some commission that way. If you're a nutritionist and you're sharing a lot of like recipes and food related stuff, you can get a Thrive Market account. I know they have a pretty good commission structure. So really just think about like the type of business and brand that you have and the types of things that you're already sharing about anyways, and you might as well make some money from those things, right? Okay, so my second way to start generating money from home right away is through ad revenue. So this is something that is going to take actually a little bit of time to build up, but once you create a YouTube channel and start getting going on this, like you could start a YouTube channel today. It's super simple to set up, but there are some requirements before you can start making ad revenue from your YouTube videos, but they aren't super hard to hit, I promise you. The requirements that you have to hit before you can start monetizing your YouTube videos through Google AdSense is that you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and I believe it's like 400 hours of watch time on your YouTube channel. But truly, you guys, if you start making videos and you're consistent with it, you can hit that pretty quickly. And just making YouTube videos in general, even if you aren't monetizing them right away, is still just such a great way to grow your business organically and share value to the world. So, I highly recommend it. And then once you get to that, point of 1,000 subscribers, you can start making ad revenue from your videos, which is pretty cool. I think people at this point really expect like some sort of ad on a YouTube video when they go to watch it anyway. It's free, so come on. And again, like you're probably at first maybe not going to be making hundreds of dollars per month, but if you stick to it for a little while, you can really start to see significant income coming in just from those ads from your YouTube videos that you're making. All right, number 3 way to start generating income from home or from wherever you are in the world is through one-on-one coaching. And I know the traditional way of one-on-one coaching is like seeing clients in person. And this, I'm really speaking to like nutritionists and health coaches here, but something I also want you to remember is that online coaching is really an unregulated field. So what I mean by this is if you are a life coach or a relationship coach or a money coach, there's a lot of different types of coaches online that you don't have to necessarily be certified in or go back to school to start working with people on. You can literally just build up an audience based on your own life experience and your own beliefs and things like that and start working with people. A lot of times people, if they connect with you online and they like the message that you're sharing, they're going to want to work with you one-on-one. Now, obviously, if you are sharing nutritional information and things like that, there are more guidelines that you have to be aware of. I talk about this in my Digital Nomad Nutritionist course, but truly one-on-one coaching in a virtual way, like through Zoom or something like that, is something that you can set up today and start working with people on. Now, if you're like, I have no idea what I would coach somebody on, that's okay. I mean, that might not be something that you can just roll out today and start seeing clients, but it's something to start thinking about because you can set it up pretty quickly, start building an audience around it, and start coaching people in a one-on-one setting. And that's a good way to make a significant amount of money, charging people by the hour or doing like, a 6-month coaching program or something like that. All right. Now let's get into the fun stuff. So these are kind of where the more passive, the ad revenue and the affiliate income, those are both pretty passive too, but these next 3 are my personal favorites. So number 4 way to start generating income online is through something like a membership site. And membership sites are really cool because it's basically a way to make recurring monthly income from people, because everybody knows something like Netflix, for example. You're paying every single month and you're getting, access to all of these shows or whatever. You could do the exact same thing in your own business, especially if you're somebody who wants to be consistently adding new and updated information about a topic or new recipes or, videos, audio, whatever it is. You can literally make a membership site whatever you want it to be based under the umbrella of your business, which is really, really fun and exciting and something that I personally have. I love it. I love creating that kind of community for the people in my audience. And again, it's a great way to serve people value, new updated value on a monthly basis, but to also make recurring revenue from those people that really builds every single month. Because yeah, you might have some people who cancel their membership or decide they don't want it anymore, but you're also constantly adding in new people. So over time, that really builds and you're kind of just bringing in more and more money month after month, which is pretty cool, right? Also, you guys, if you're interested in a membership site, this is actually something I teach as a bonus inside my online course academy. All right, next one, number 5, way you can start making money today. And that is through a company like BeautyCounter or anything else, any of the other companies that are kind of like product-based businesses where you are basically the consultant selling a product. So I know like essential oil businesses or protein powder. I know there's like certain different types of companies like this. I personally do BeautyCounter, but you could find anything like that that really works for you. And with BeautyCounter, there's actually 2 ways that you can make money. So one, through just selling the products themselves. So if you're somebody like, especially if you're a nutritionist or health coach and you're already talking to people about like non-toxic living or becoming healthier or anything like that, or you're a skincare person already, it might be a really good fit for you. And so you can actually just talk about and promote the products themselves. But the second way that you can make money through a company like BeautyCounter is through basically recruiting other people to join your team and to sell underneath you. So I know a lot of people have like negative feelings about MLM type of businesses, but I honestly think that if you do it in a really authentic way and you're not like spamming people to join your team and like DMing people that you haven't talked to in 5 years to join your team, like don't do that. Please don't do that. It's so annoying. There is a genuine, authentic way to go about it. And like, if you really like the products, like you might as well get paid for them, right? So if you guys are interested in BeautyCounter, I actually recorded a whole podcast episode about this. that I will link to in the description box below that just talks more about it. But that's a really quick and easy way to start making money, number one, today, but also if you did decide to go the recruiting route and add people to your team, that's a really good way to make passive, reoccurring revenue for months and months to come. All right, you guys, last but not least, my absolute favorite way to make money from wherever you are in the world, and I'm so passionate about this one because literally it is through this that Eric and I were both able to quit our jobs, travel the world for a year and a half, and literally this is how I've been able to scale Rebel Nutrition from 0 to 7 figures in 3 years, which is insane, right? And that is, a drum roll please, online courses. So I absolutely love, 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 love online courses. If you guys haven't heard me talk about them before, basically it's just a way to work smarter and not harder. So you are putting your knowledge, information, guidance into a digital resource, a step-by-step guide for your audience to essentially learn how to do something. Usually those are the types of courses that work really well. You're teaching them like a step-by-step process on how to get to a certain result, and you're putting that in a digital resource that you can then resell over and over and over again to an unlimited amount of people for, you know, as long as you want to sell it. So that is how at this point now I have, I think 5 or 6 different online courses. And it's really amazing because as my online audience grows, I have more and more students, and it doesn't really require much extra work for me. I mean, yeah, I go through and like make updates here and there and things like that, but I can just keep funneling my students into those courses and giving them the results that they're looking for and making more money on my end in a really passive way, which is really, really cool. And it frees up so much time for me to do things I love, like make videos for you guys, record podcasts, and make free content, which is just really, really cool. So if you're somebody who wants to create an online course, or you're just curious about what that could look like, or what kind of topic you could create an online course about, I would love you to join me in my free masterclass called How to Create a Profitable Online Course. I will link to that below. It's absolutely free. It's gonna be super fun. It's about an hour. I'm talking all about online courses and how you can get started even if you don't necessarily have like a certification or even a degree, and you kind of just want to create an online course based on your own life experience, no matter if you're a nutritionist or not. I really think that online courses are the way of the future, and they're truly the easiest way to help a large amount of people with less effort. Because if you try, like at this point, you guys, I think I have over 3,000 students in my combined courses, and like imagine having 3,000 one-on-one clients. I don't know about you guys, but as an introvert, like that is absolutely just terrifying to think about. So I'm gonna link to that free masterclass in the show notes. I would love for you guys to join me, and let me know in the comments below if you are already generating income using any of these 6 strategies, and if you are, which one is your favorite? And if you have your own online course or membership site, link it below so I can check it out. I always love seeing what you guys are doing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.